The prize picks. What do we call this? Prize picks on 5. That's right. I keep forgetting. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick at 5 Reasons Sports. We got David Eversole. You can follow him at David W. Eversole. Back with us. And we got Austin Dobbins. You can follow him at Austin Dobbins 13. Make sure you use the code 5. Are you like a washing something, David? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm like on some kind of green screen or something.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Anyway, use the code 5 FIVE. You put down your $5. You play it. You get $50 in lineups. That's the new deal. $50 in lineups. Go to the Explore page, and you'll see all your options there. So you're still getting 10-1. Give it a shot today. Use the code 5. Legal in the state of Florida. You can play Flex Play, Power Play, and more. Also check out the rest of the content here on the 5 Reasons Sports Network. But again, start by using the code FIVE. All right, 2 Monday night games today. And they're both interesting in their own way, kind of, sort of. We're going to start with the Bucs game tonight. We're going to start with the Bucs against the Texans. The Texans struggled offensively last week, but there were high hopes for C.J. Stroud last season that did not really come to fruition. And I can tell you because he was my fantasy quarterback, and somehow I didn't make the playoffs while having Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry because of him. Here's the thing, and I know, David, you said before this that this is a sucker bet, and I agree it is a sucker bet. Typically, when they put these on the boards, they are sucker. I'm sorry, I'm not using the word bet. Play. I was using that other word metaphorically.
Yes.
A play, okay, here, that typically when you find this kind of thing and it's marked down, you might want to stay away from it, but I'm not. C.J. Stroud over 202.5 pass yards. I'm going to take it. Austin, I'm going to go more on that one. Austin,
yeah, and
you agree, right?
Yeah, the Bucs secondary just got lit up by Michael Penix last week, even if the scoreboard doesn't necessarily show it. And I think C.J. Stroud's a much better quarterback. I like him, and my pick that we'll go into next correlates with that. So.
All right, so give me your other pick. Go ahead.
We're going to go with after a very terrible week from Nico Collins last week, I think he's going to bounce back and go over his 75.5 number. I think it's at. When Jamel Dean's your best corner, the secondary is never going to be good. Very similar to most of our favorite teams and the team we cover down south. So I expect the Texans' offense to look good today. So
it can't be that bad. But I'm with you, and hopefully because Nico Collins is part of our season-long play, our futures play, and did not get off to a great start. David, do you have a play, or are you producing for us?
I got a couple things, actually.
Go ahead. Give me some.
I got some nuggets on this one. All right.
Okay.
One of the more popular plays, if you look at that tab, is this C.J. Stroud 13.5 rushing yards, which I really do like in this game. I think they're going to be wanting to get him out in space a little bit against a decent pass rush. But like I said, the secondary is not so great. He had 5 carries last week, 32 yards. Penix had 6 carries for 21 yards. I think he gets 4 or 5 carries in this game. I think he goes over this 13.5 yards pretty comfortably. I see him like in the low 20s, probably rushing in this game at a minimum.
All right, before
30s and 40s.
Before we get to my Tampa pick and Austin, do you have a Tampa play as well?
Oh, I do. Baker, man.
Yeah.
I love Baker Mayfield in this game. This demon play, which is really interesting to me, 1.5 touchdowns.
I took it.
I played that too.
Baker, okay. Last year,
he hit
that 13 of 18 games last year, 72%. He's hit that in 12 out of 15 games overall, 80%. And he's hit that in 7 straight games, at least 2 touchdowns. So I like that. I mean, I think Tampa is going to, put the ball in the air quite a bit to their skill guys on the outside. So I love Baker over that 1.5 TDs on the demon play tonight.
I was rolling back with Egbuka for the second week in a row. I'm interested to see what the Texans do, who they have cover who, because Egbuka kind of lined up all over the field last week, but Baker and him seem to build a pretty good connection. And when you score 2 big touchdowns in the first game as a rookie on the road, you get the trust from your quarterback pretty quickly. So I like it.
I'm with you, and that's why I think that Mike Evans is a sneaky good play for over half a touchdown, because I do think there's going to be a little bit more emphasis on the rookie. I would take a look at that. That's, again, a demon play, and I like that demon play, and I like Baker's demon play. I think both of them can get, I think Baker can get 2 and Evans can get 1 tonight. All right, let's go over to the Chargers game playing against the Raiders. I'll just start with mine here. I'll start with the Chargers side. I am not a Herbert guy. I think most people know that, but I do think he's going to be able to move the ball against that defense. And historically, he has put up numbers against the Raiders. So I'm going to go over the 19 fantasy score. You can see he's done that 4 of the last 5 field. I think that's passing yards. But
That's
I'm going,
yards,
yeah.
Look at that 346 in last year.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go over the 19 fantasy score. I think that covers enough of it. Chargers, David, I'll go to you first. Something you see?
I like Daniel Carlson, actually. One of the more underrated kickers in the year, in the NFL, excuse me. Last year hit 34 out of 40 field goals overall, and 3 of those misses were versus KC. Okay. And he attempts at least 2 field goals in majority of the games, 12 out of 17 games last year, including both games against the Chargers. He attempted at least 2 field goals. I like him another demon play over 1.5 field goals, Daniel Carlson.
Sounds good to me. Austin, what do you think?
Yeah, I was actually, that was going to be my Raiders one as well, actually. But so on the Chargers side, I like Omarion Hampton's rush attempts. It's at 14.5. Last week he got 15 in a different game script than what this week's going to be. I think the Chargers are going to get out early. Their defense will be enough to handle Geno, and I like the rookie to go over 15 rushing attempts. So
well, I'm going to play the other rookie. I'm going to go with Aston Gentry over half a touchdown rushing or receiving. I think he gets one. They had one last week. Again, they got to lean into him. No question about it. I think so. I want to play him. I do like the Hampton play as well. There was a lot of conversation about they didn't feed him enough last week. I think they'll get him a little bit more involved. All right, use that code 5 FIVE. Put down your $5, play it, get your lineups. $50 to play after that. So gives you a chance to experiment with some things if you like. Also, jump on, and if you want to, we got baseball pennant races are heating up at this point, and then of course we'll have NBA in roughly a month. We're 2 weeks away from media days, so we'll have that content as well. Use code 5. Have a good day, everybody. Good luck.